some differences between informational speeches and persuasive speeches is mainly just the intent of what they're trying to do. If they're trying to convince you of a certain thing, it's most likely persuasive. If it's just trying to tell you information, usually fact based, usually objective information, it would be an informational. Uh, a lot of times, informational speeches are much less biased, but sometimes I've seen persuasive arguments kind of being disguised as informational speeches because the people kind of just use maybe cherry picked statistics, or they're just saying their stance like it's a fact, and it can kind of confuse people, especially when they think it's informational but it's actually not really. It's kind of just an argumentative speech. um but yeah, at the end of the day, it comes down to kind of the intent. If it's just trying to tell you information, it's probably informational. If it's trying to convince you, it most likely is persuasive. The Monroe's motivational sequence, it would be good for a persuasive speech because it's very like actions have consequences type speech. Like everything, you're supposed to say like, if you help me, this will happen. If you don't help me, this will happen. And it also uses appeal to pities a lot and emotion, especially with the example of the dog shelter. It kind of makes it seem like if you don't give money, a lot of dogs will die. If you do, then we can help dogs, which it's there's merit to that. Like it's probably true, but I definitely think that it makes it more like those videos of like the crying dogs and stuff that you see on TV a lot to help pet shelters. Like it's meant to elicit emotion. It's meant to build upon the steps logically so that you come to the realization that what they're saying is the best possible way to help. Yeah, I like that one the best out of the ones I read. It was a lot more convincing.